What do bad jokes, fire falling from heaven and consuming earth and all of its flesh, and children talking about Vacation Bible School have in common? You'll find out next on Good Morning, City on a Hill. Well, good morning, City on a Hill. Glad that you are here with us this morning for another great episode with lots to talk about, things to laugh about, things to enjoy that are coming up in the lifespan of City on a Hill. As always, before we get into the fun for the day, I want to make you aware of some important things happening here at the church. July 11th, mark your calendars. We are going to have, praise the Lord, pun intended, a night of worship. We have not had one of these in quite some time. COVID, you know. So July 11th, we're going to be doing this. It is always such a great time. Sunday evenings, we do the Lord's Supper together. We're going to be doing it how we used to do it with elders up to the front, where you come up and just kind of groups and take together. So plan on being there. You know, this is the the times of the year. We normally do multiple nights of worship where we do observe the Lord's Supper. And it is an ordinance that Jesus gives us to participate in. It is a reminder of the broken body and the shed blood. And it is important for you to be a part of that, especially as a member of this church. And really just even as someone who is trying to walk out the Christian life, this is where this part of it happens. And so hopefully you'll consider coming to that. We will have childcare for preschool and under, preschool or above preschool, so I guess kindergarten and up. We will invite your kids in, and it's only about an hour long, a little over an hour. So hopefully you'll be there July 11th at 6 p.m. Be there, come worship. There are so many things to be grateful for that God has done in our midst, and so a great opportunity to respond to that. Number 2, June 30th, Wednesday night at 6:45, I will be putting together the Old Testament. We have had a lot of people sign up here over the last probably week, and so there's still space. We're doing it in the worship center per usual so that we're able to stream as well. So I've had some questions about that. Just so you guys are aware, unless I specifically announce it, my Wednesday night classes will be in there because of that, because it allows us to stream and then record to where you can go back and watch it in the future. We do that specifically because there are people who are kind of in between whether or not they want to do that class or a freedom group. And I always tell people I never want my group to be a deterrent away from a freedom group. And so we do it in there so that we record it. So that allows you to go to a freedom group, work on whatever it is that you're wanting to work on during that time frame, and still have access to the class after the fact on our YouTube channel. So it will be in the worship center. We got tons of room in there, but sign up. You can use the Church Center app for that under groups. And if you would sign up before, that would really help me. A lot of people still show up, and it is what it is, but it would help me just as I'm building a roster to know who is going to be there for the first night. So that is June 30th, 6:45, putting together the New Testament. Camps are coming up, and I'm not going to read off all the dates because I've done that several times now. Use the Church Center app. You can go to signups, and it's right there. All 3 camps, middle school, high school, and then kids camp. $99 for kids camp, $100 for the student camps. They're both at Refuge Ranch, and so hopefully, again, those spots are filling up. Those do have limited spots, and so once we hit our capacity, we won't be able to take anyone else. Not because we're mean, not because we're not understanding, because we literally won't have a place for them to sleep. And so get them signed up. It's very, very important that you do that. Kids are signing up every day, and so if you've been kind of like waiting around, putting it off, procrastinating, do it right now because you don't want to miss that. Third, we have Father's Day tomorrow. So all the dads out there, we're going to have a great time on Father's Day talking about the end of the world. So, I mean, what is more manly and epic than that? We do have a few special things planned for tomorrow, and so hope to see you guys there. Lead your families, be a godly man, a godly father, and come to church. That's what the Lord would call you to do. Coming up next, because VBS is on the horizon, June 21st to the 25th, which is next week. We have three special guests that we're going to bring in that want to share a little bit of their opinion on what they think about Vacation Bible School. We'll be right back. Well, here we are with our very first special guest of the day, a man truly from two different worlds, Britain in his blood, but American citizenship in his soul. How we doing, bud? Fist bump? No? Nothing. Okay, that's fair. I respect boundaries. I have brought you on here today, Mr. Oliver Cunnington, by the way. This is the progeny of Chris Cunnington and Emma Cunnington. And I wanted to ask you how excited you are about Vacation Bible School, VBS. Are you excited? Yeah? What are you most looking forward to? You don't know? Maybe the snacks? Candy? Yeah, there it is, the candy. Any fun games that you play? You don't know? Okay, tell me this one. Tell me this one for the viewers at home. What grade are you about to go into? You just got out of pre-K and you're going to be what?
Kindergarten?
Kindergarten! Oh my goodness. Amazing. So you're a kindergartner. Are you excited about that? Yeah, I would be very excited. Kindergarten's a big deal. It's like your first big step into the big stage of school. So with VBS, who is in charge of VBS? Who's the boss? Do you know? It's your mom. Your mommy. She tells everyone what to do. How does that make you feel? You don't know. Okay, well, fair enough. Do you know what this theme is for VBS this year? It's trains. Do you like trains? What sounds do trains make? You know? Can you say it real loud? You're nervous? You're shy? That's okay, I understand. I'm shy too sometimes. Not really, but I have been in the past, probably when I was your age. Let's see here. What else can we ask you with yes or no questions? Do you like VBS? Yeah, okay. Do you like the music? You don't know? Do you like to sing in general? Or dance? Or play sports? Yeah. Do you like to watch sports? Yeah. What's your favorite sport to watch? Soccer? Or football, as your dad probably calls it? Last question for you, Oliver, just because I think it will be a good one. How do you say the word banana? Is it banana or banana?
Banana.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks. All right. Well, we're going to bring in our next guest to talk as well about Vacation Bible School. Thank you for being here with me today. This was so much fun. Next time we come in, we'll talk about maybe bananas or sports, and he's out. So coming up next, our next guest. All right, well, here we are with our next guest. I know you. Wait, what's your name?
Victoria.
Victoria. You look a lot like my daughter.
Because I am.
You are my daughter! Hi, Tori. How you doing? Good to see you. So we're talking to the people at home here about VBS. You've been to VBS now several times. You're kind of a veteran when it comes to VBS because you've been going even before you were probably supposed to be because your daddy works here. So, she gets privilege. It's just we don't have anything else to do with her. We're both here working. So, tell me what's your favorite thing about VBS?
Probably when we do activities.
When you do activities? You like doing activities? Why do you like them?
Because it's fun to do them and because then you can have more fun.
You have more fun. Do you like the snacks? You are the snackingest child I know. Don't lie to the people at home. I'm your father. Yes, she likes the snacks. All of the snacks. Do you like the music? What's your favorite song from VBS in past years?
Probably In the Eye of the Storm.
In the Eye of the Storm. That's a classic. It's a classic one. In the Eye of the Storm. Yeah, so what's the theme this year? Do you know? Did you hear me say it earlier?
No.
It's about a train. Trains. What's a train sound?
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo. She's like, I'm too old to make train sounds, Dad. Come on, this is on YouTube. I can't do this anymore. Anything else that you want to add to VBS? Anything that you like? Things that you look forward to?
Games.
Games? Yeah, you like the games. What's your favorite game you've played?
I forgot.
Yeah, you forgot. Just as long as it's a game. then she's game. Should I bring the other one of you in to talk about this as well?
No.
No? You just want to stay here on the camera the whole time? Just like her daddy. All right, coming up next, the other one, Camellia Bedelia. We'll be right back. All right, Camellia Bedelia, my firstborn. Sweet little child of mine. How are we doing? Nervous? Embarrassed? Is your daddy embarrassing you on YouTube? I love your pink makeup. You look a little bit like Grandmaster from Thor Ragnarok right now. I love it. I love it. I love the vibe. Lydia did it? You had Lydia get that close to your eyeballs with makeup? Kid, we need to talk about wisdom. Are you excited about VBS this year?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's your most exciting thing about VBS?
The music and the snacks
The
and
music
the activity.
and the snack and the activity. So kind of all of it then. You just kind of named all of VBS. Music, snacks, activities. What's your favorite song from VBS?
My lighthouse.
My Lighthouse. That's good. You want to sing it for him?
No.
No. Okay. You're not here for it?
No.
So the theme this year is trains. How do you feel about that?
Okay.
You feel okay about it? Good. Glad to hear that. So this is an interesting one that we can talk about. Lydia, first year at VBS this year. How do you feel like she's going to do?
I have no idea.
She's going to be going to the pre-K version of it. Tori in the back is giving a thumbs down. How do you think? You think she's going to own everyone by the end of the week? No? You don't think she'll be controlling everything over there in that whole vicinity? Okay, well, we'll see. She's a taskmaster. Mommy this year is going to be on the stage doing the drama part. How does that make you feel?
Okay.
Excited?
Yeah.
Sort of?
Yeah.
How many days this VBS are you going to be attending? Are you going to be attending all 5?
3.
Only 3. Bummer. Bummer. Okay, well, that's because her daddy's taking her on a special trip. So just happened to fall on the same week, but that's okay. Anything else you want to add to the camera? This is your chance. You're on YouTube. You watch YouTube all the time. This is your breakout moment.
No.
No?
No.
It's not your breakout moment?
No.
Okay, well, you heard it here, folks. They turn into teenagers so quickly, right before your eyes. 8 years old, and all the sass in the world. We are really looking forward to seeing all your kids there for VBS, and so get them signed up because this is going to be an incredible year. We're 2 years in the making. We didn't have it last year, obviously, because of COVID. You remember COVID, right? You remember
I remember COVID.
Remember being at home all the time?
Oh, yeah.
It was boring.
So boring.
It was so bored. See, take it from Camellia. Get your kids to VBS. It's going to be amazing. Coming up next, we have a game with a ball of pure energy known as Aaron Nelson. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Well, welcome back to the show. It's wonderful to be here. Aaron Nelson,
Yeah.
youth pastor extraordinaire, barista of my
It's for
heart.
the people. Yeah.
It is for the people. So
Yeah.
today, in light of Father's Day tomorrow,
Wow.
we thought, what better defines a dad than dad jokes? So we have a game to play, and the way it's going to work is we each have a paper equipped with jokes that we have not read at all. So they're going to be new to us and new to the one who is listening to the joke being read out loud. The goal is to get the other person to laugh. Now we can both smile, that's on the table. We cannot laugh. We do have a small studio audience here today that is going to be laughing probably even if it's not funny, just to try and trip us up and make us laugh.
Yes. I'm in a very serious place right now.
A very serious place. Is it a butterscotch factory?
Yes, I'm having to be.
Yeah, there it is.
Can't go there. Can't go there.
He can't even do it.
I'm in trouble.
So we're going to start with a little game of rock, paper, scissors to decide who gets to go first.
One go.
Yeah, I think like rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yeah. You good with that?
You're a visionary.
Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh!
All right, so I played the odds,
You did.
and that was good.
They were in my favor. That was fantastic.
That was
That was good
fantastic.
stuff.
So why don't
Good stuff.
you choose actually?
All right.
You
Do
can read
I?
first, or I can read first.
I think I want to read first. That's where my gut's taking me.
Right. Let's do it.
So
Let's do it.
here we go.
I'm a star.
A star is born. Here we go. Did you just laugh?
No.
Okay, good. Okay. Well, that is not good. So, here we go. Number one, you ready? Mm-hmm. Which bear is the most condescending?
I don't know.
A panda.
Not funny.
Okay, all right. Really wasn't that good. Here we go. That's the first one out of the gate.
I'm a vault.
I'm in a very serious place right now.
Cruel and dark.
Butterscotch everywhere.
What kind of drink can be bitter and sweet?
Newspaper.
Reality.
Nice.
You like that?
That's really good.
You like that?
Yeah, it took me a second, but I got there.
But you got it.
Studio audience
They loved it.
got it way quicker than I did.
Good.
All right, number 2. What kind of noise does a witch's vehicle make?
I don't know.
Broom, broom.
Broom, broom.
Ponder it. More like
Because she's on a broom.
that's her vehicle. Vehicle. Interesting. That's what she writes to work.
What do you call a naughty lamb dressed up like a skeleton for Halloween?
A naughty lamb.
Bad to the bone.
Wow. It's good. It's really, really good.
I like that.
I did like that. Number 3. What's brown and sticky?
I mean, I can think of a lot of things.
You want to probably look you off, or you just want me to give you the answer?
Just go to the answer.
A stick. Yeah.
Because it's brown and it's...
Sticky. Oh, this is the time. Oh my gosh.
I think we both got a point.
That's good. I really like that.
That was a good one.
All right. Composure.
Hey, Aaron,
Derrick.
do you want to know why nurses like red crayons?
What is that?
Sometimes they have to draw blood.
You decide.
You know, because they're drawing,
It's red.
but they also...
Draw blood. I don't know. It was good. Number 4. Hey, Derrick.
Yeah.
2 guys walked into a bar. Mm-hmm. The third guy ducked. Yeah, I can't even, bro. It like wells up inside of me. At some point, I can't even stop myself.
What would the Terminator be called in his retirement?
What?
The Exterminator. The Exterminator. Exterminator.
Oh, it's really good. If I distract myself,
Oh, okay. I like it.
then I don't have to think.
Then
about
you don't have to think about
it.
it.
Right. Here we go.
Were you thinking of butterscotches?
Sure was. Everywhere, dude. Everywhere. I've honed in and made it my own. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
So
How do you get a country girl's attention?
I don't know.
A tractor.
That's good.
It is, right?
A tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I'm trying to understand this joke. Hold on.
It's okay. Take your time.
Okay. We're going to just read it as written. What did Tennessee?
Is that all?
The same thing as Arkansas?
Nice.
You like that?
I did like that. You left me on a cliffhanger there.
That's what I do.
It's like, is there more?
That's what I do best.
Reaction. All right, here we go. Okay, why are elevator jokes so classic and good? Why are elevator jokes so classic and good?
Why?
They work on many levels. You ever heard a joke in an elevator before?
I have.
It's great because
My wife asked me to get 6 cans of Sprite from the grocery store. I realized when I got home that I had picked 7-Up.
Heads up.
Heads up, 7-Up.
It's for you, Lydia. All right. All right, here we go.
Let's hear it.
What do you call a pudgy psychic? A fortune teller. Come on now. Come on now.
That's good.
That is very good.
Fortune.
Fortune. 4.
Wow. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use a honeycomb. Comb with honey. Imagine getting honey in your hair.
All natural. It's good. What did the police officer say to his belly button? You're under a vest.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
You're a good one.
Because he's got a vest on.
Belly button's under there.
Belly button's right there.
Cops are known for saying you're under arrest.
But it's a vest.
It's a vest. He's talking to his belly button.
Why do some couples go to the gym? Because they want their relationship to work out.
Nice.
That was about this.
Yeah. Okay. What do you call it when a group of apes start a company?
I don't know.
Monkey business.
Monkey business. Wow.
It was there, bro.
I mean, you had to read it.
It was there.
You know.
Right. What I've started doing, and I just wanted to add this real quick. I've just started not reading them first, and just kind of being there with you,
with me
in the moment when we both hear it for the first time.
That's the goal.
It really is,
That's
because
the
I
goal.
feel like then we both have a fair shake at the
Yes.
thing. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So,
what do you call an angry musician flipping someone off?
Kelsey Barker.
A songbird.
Nice.
I'm flipping the bird.
I get it.
But it's
I
a
get it. I thought
song.
mine was funny.
Yeah, it was
I'm sure they're going to cut that out.
Probably. Kelsey. Kelsey's way too precious. To
He
flip
is.
someone off.
He
would never do
is.
that.
He would never do that.
He would never do that.
My wife asked me to stop singing Wonderwall. To her, I said maybe.
I said maybe
Gonna
be the one that saves me.
And after all, you're my one. Stop. Please stop.
Last one.
Dang it!
What's the most detail-oriented ocean? The Pacific! Got him.
Yep. He got me with that one.
Got him! So it's 3-1?
That's
Is that right?
3-1? 4-1. Yeah. 4-1, bro.
Well,
My gosh, you're a stone.
I am a stone. Just,
Number one stunner.
I got, and look at this. Dad
gosh.
joke pro. With chocolate. They know my art. They know my art. You want one? Let's do it
Thanks,
together.
bro.
Let's do it together.
You know, that was incredibly...
You like that?
Yeah.
Cheers. Ooh,
Thanks so
wow.
much.
You
Sorry
had
about
such,
that.
you had such gusts. I'm going to try it again.
Sorry, I have
Beep.
got...
There we go. I'm a little jumpy from the caffeine. Coming up next, we have our worship and weather with Pastor Precious himself, Kelsey Barker. Coming up next. Stick around. We'll be right back.
It's a pleasure.
Why, hello there, and welcome to another worship and weather report with me, Kelsey Barker.
And hey, I'm Derrick. Good to see you.
Excuse my correspondent here. Here's your worship and weather report for this coming up Sunday, the 20th of June. 20th. Wow.
I'm just blowing through the months.
And the main headline for the weather is that it's hot.
It's hot. I warned you people.
It's very warm.
I warned all of you. I've been saying this for weeks.
Years even.
The rain, we complain about it. The cold, we complain about it. But when the heat gets here, you're going to miss the rain and the cold.
It's true.
And boy, is it true.
You know, some crazy people enjoy the heat.
Yeah.
And I'm just here to say that you're crazy.
Psychopath.
You're insane.
Psychopath.
So in the comments below, just drop in there. What do you prefer? Do you prefer this hellfire that we're experiencing, or would you rather it be a little cold?
I prefer the 65 to 70 degree afternoon with the high 40 to low 50 morning and evening.
So what you're saying is that you want to move to Colorado?
Yes.
You heard it here first. Derek's moving to Colorado.
Nope.
Oh no.
Nope.
Okay, just kidding.
Way too much weed there.
There is lots of weeds. They don't really use Roundup or.
I'm not talking about that kind of weed, Kelsey.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about then.
I'm talking about the devil's lettuce.
Ooh.
Yep.
Is the devil's lettuce shredded usually?
It's
or
icebergy.
Is that, or it's more iceberg?
Yeah. Very much
Just
so.
spinach.
Gosh. Wow.
So yeah, high. It's gonna be the high of 95 this coming Sunday, low 77. Kind of humid. We have 55% chance of humidity. Bet there's gonna be 55% of that.
Wow.
chance.
55% of that chance, huh?
So yeah.
Okay.
It says for the UV index, extreme.
Extreme.
So wear sunscreen if you don't have any hair on your head like somebody.
That is
I
an
know.
extreme word to use.
I know.
See what I did there? The dad joke?
I know, it's so good. I didn't
Man.
laugh.
Aaron would have.
He would have. That beautiful man. Anyways,
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but 11:39 p.m. tonight, just for those of you, or tomorrow rather, because we're talking about tomorrow, the moon will be in the waning gibbous stage.
I don't even know what that means.
If you're a moon fanatic, waning gibbous.
I think that may be the name of my first child.
Waning gibbous Parker.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Well,
She's gonna be beautiful.
beautiful.
Yes. Waning gibbous.
Anyways, that's our weather. Wow. I bet you guys are glad that you tuned in for this news. Anyways, moving on to worship.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about it. So, we've got some great songs coming for you this Sunday. It's going to start off the whole service with the song, "The Lord is my salvation." Great song.
And then we're gonna climb a mountain, and then we're gonna swim the river, and then we're gonna do something else, because
Child of Love is the new song that
So
we
good.
introduced
So good.
Sunday. And I think everybody really enjoyed it. I certainly
it was
did.
so good.
It was a lot of fun.
It was so good.
Reeves made that comment about the, it felt like the 60s and 70s.
It did. It feels to me like 79 to 81.
Interesting.
That era there, where we're still in the 70s, but we can feel the vibes of the 80s.
But I really appreciate what you said during first service last week, that we want you to enjoy the music from that time period. We just don't want you to do what you were doing in that time
We don't
period.
have a fog machine in that room, so if it gets hazy in there, I'm coming to look
coming for you.
So that is illegal.
But don't do
allow
that.
That's exactly right. No
so-
devil's lettuce in Texas. That's for Colorado only.
That's only Colorado.
That's right.
I wonder how Coloradan churches have navigated that whole interesting scenario.
It's an interesting
That
conversation.
is. Are they getting in the spirit a little bit differently?
It's an interesting conversation.
Anyways, I digress. After Child of Love, we have a welcome from you,
Yes.
where we're going to be talking about certain
Bienvenidos.
things. And then we're throwing it back a little bit with a song, "All My Hope,"
Yep.
which is a great song.
Great song.
And finishing it up with "Living Hope," feeling very hopeful.
A lot of hope. And, that is great because we're going to be talking about the end of all things.
Let me tell you, you need some hope to get to the end.
You do.
Which, as we're ending this broadcast, what are we exactly talking about this Sunday?
The end. So,
That's it.
actually, we are going to be talking about eschatology, the end things, and it's going to be just me this week. James has got some stuff going on with Fearless series. And I have recently really gotten into, because I taught that New Testament
you
class.
did.
We spent like 6 weeks in Revelation. Revelation primarily is the book of the New Testament that deals with the end, although there are some passages in Matthew and Thessalonians and a couple of other places. But we're going to be breaking it down really into two primary categories. That we could spend a lot of weeks talking about eschatology, but really the main goal for us on Sunday is going to be to talk about the millennial reign and the tribulation.
Yeah.
Those are the two things that I think get people, confused, or what do we think about these things. There is also something that in the theological realm we call realized versus consummated eschatology. So you have some other things that we could do with it, but I don't know that we're going to have time to get into all of that.
He just said a bunch of words that I have no idea what that means. So, I've gotta. I'm going to be there Sunday.
Yeah, so interesting stuff. And the cool thing about this message is that this is truly the most non-essential topic that we've talked about.
Yeah.
We talked about God, God the Father, the Son, the Spirit. You got to get the identity of God right.
Got to understand your salvation.
You got to understand your salvation. You got to understand sin. You got to understand the enemy. You need to understand how these things play a role in kind of the just overall Christian experience.
Yeah.
But in terms of eschatology, there's not really a one definite, you got to get this or everything falls apart.
Right.
I'm going to submit that there is an understanding that fits best within the framework of biblical theology, and that is most historically accurate. But at the end of the day, kind of like what we talked about last week, even with regard to Calvinism and Arminianism, I definitely sway towards one side, but if you fall in the other camp, you're still welcome here. Fellowship, love, we're not going to have too many problems. You're going to have to deal with me talking from my worldview with regard to salvation, but if you can handle that, then you're going to do just fine.
Well, and the thing about the end times and eschatology is that it's all going to work out how it's going to work out, whether or not you think it's going to work out that way.
We know that the very end includes Jesus putting sin and death and Satan into eternal fire and destruction, and a new heavens and a new earth comes, and we're all given new heavenly bodies.
Which will be great.
Yeah, so everything that happens before then is what we're going to be talking about.
If you're in Christ, you win.
You win.
So
you're a winner. Hashtag winning.
So, also, I think it's very apropos, or however you say that.
It's close.
We're ending our series, All Systems Go, with this end times sermon.
And then really to take it even one step further into eschatology and the really crazy stuff. The next week we're going to VBS. So it's whoa, right?
Yeah.
Doctrine of man, Satan, salvation, eschatology, VBS.
It's going to be great, though.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be great.
A lot of fun.
Well, I hope that everybody has a happy Father's Day. Hope that you feel loved and appreciated as a dad.
Let me just share this at the very end here. It's kind of like one of my favorite memories of fatherhood, because it was one of the first. When Camellia was born, for those of you who don't know, Camellia is my adopted daughter, and but we have had her since the moment she was born. When she was delivered, my wife Jessica sat on the bench next to my sister, who was the biological mother, and Camellia was put on Jessica's chest. We had her in our own hospital room. We took her home. Well, the day we took her home was Father's Day, and actually, it was the day before. We went home, and then the next morning was Father's Day, which was on a Sunday. And I didn't go, obviously, because we had a brand new baby in the house, not even 24 hours old, or 24 hours being home. And,
fresh baby.
And so we got up that morning, and we went to breakfast or brunch together, and then we went to the grocery store. And the only reason I remember this is because we were standing in line at Walmart, and I was just thinking to myself, normally I'm in church right now. There was no one there, and I normally would have 1,000 things going through my mind, what I got to get done and what I got to, and I was just standing there in the aisle holding Camellia in one arm because she was smaller than a football, and looking at her. And I remember Jessica had to kind of snap to get me to move forward, because I was just so wrapped up in this moment of looking at this new creature that I had not known for more than a few days, and was just deeply in love with, just this new feeling of everything else is secondary. And that first, those first couple of weeks were just, I was such a freak. I didn't ever want her to be asleep when everyone else in the house was asleep, because I was afraid what if something happens and we're all asleep. So my grand idea was that I came home every day at about 5. I would eat dinner. I would immediately go to sleep until around 11:30. Jessica's mom lived with us at the time. And then I would get up when Jess would go to bed, and I would literally stay up all night with Camellia. And I would just look at her sometimes for 45 minutes. I mean, I just could not believe that she was real. And it really was, man. It was like, you know, they always say that, you know, when your first child is born, it like changes everything. And it's like so cliche, but it's so true. You know, there's not really anything that describes it. And the funny thing about it is we've had 3, and you would think after like the second or third, it's like, okay, here's another, but it's like every one of them are just like this intense moment of like, I don't know, like it really reshapes everything. And it's been a joy. It's been a real joy.
It's great. Well, I don't have any experiences like that.
You will.
'Cause we don't have kids yet, but I'm excited.
You will.
Excited for that someday.
You will.
Soon. Well, this was a lovely time together.
Fun time.
Fathers, we love you. We hope you feel appreciated. And we hope you tune in next week for another lovely episode of Good Morning City on a Hill.
Until then, have a good morning, City on a Hill.